Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JMJ, and this is the Marketing Made Easy video series where we're going to be taking you back to basics, simplifying your thinking, and giving you an unfair advantage when it comes to your marketing. Now, this video is going to be all about if you have a product or service and people just aren't buying. Okay, so for whatever reason, you're either not getting the buyers you want or the volume that you expected isn't quite there. So what can we do? We're going to get into this, but a couple of things. First, look, marketing can get really complicated. Okay, there's lots of information out there, lots of advice, lots of different platforms and software, and it can get really complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, we're going to really simplify things in here. I'm going to show you 3 things that you can get right that will just help your marketing flow. Okay, and look, marketing is meant to assist you. Okay, you're meant to have that kind of base to begin with, and then marketing helps you build on top of that. Okay, so I'll explain as we go through, but just a few things on where we are right now within the market. Okay, so we've seen a whole lot of change within the past year. Okay, this pandemic has been crazy. A lot of businesses have had to pivot, they've had to adapt in order to survive. So lots of people moved online, they've changed the way their products or services are sold and delivered. And even the businesses who have been thriving, okay, they've moved online as well. Okay, so they've been actioning stuff online. And what that means is that more and more people are competing online for the attention and the buyer. Okay, and this will only look to continue. Okay, with this pandemic, it has created a lot of opportunities, but it has created those opportunities for everyone. Okay, so you need to take advantage of it sooner rather than later and keep at it. Okay, and that's what I'm hoping to do with these videos, is just give you that knowledge and just help you push on through. Okay, so let's look at this then. So a product or service or offer, we're talking here just, you know what, it could be a coaching program, it could be a membership, it could be a course, a digital product, a book, you know, whatever it is we're looking at. You have something to sell and people just aren't buying it. Okay, and we're focusing really on online. Okay, so people buying this online. The first thing you need to do is check your pop. Okay, so I call this your pop. This is something that I sort of discovered a number of years ago, that this is just that infrastructure. That if you get this right, everything just works off of this. Okay, so your pop starts with your positioning. So where is it you fit within the market? Okay, and I want you just to think of, you have the car market, the auto market, for example. You could buy a brand new car for £7,000. You can also buy a new one for several £100,000 again, and everything in between. So where is it that you fit within the market? Who are you delivering to? Who is the customer who's going to be buying from you? And then we have your offering. So like I said, this could be anything. It could be a program, it could be a one-off, it could be continuing in a membership, whatever it is. This is probably that core, that feature that you really need to double down on and get clear on here, because this is everything. Okay, this is what people are buying. What is it they're buying from you? And then we have your process. Okay, so the process is in 2 parts as well. So this is from the beginning part of, how do people buy from you? Can they just go straight online and buy? Do you have to vet them? Do they need conversations with you? And then we look at, once they do basically buy, once you have their commitment, what happens next? How do you process that? How do you deliver what it is that you're offering? Okay, so with the right pop, you don't need complicated systems or softwares or anything like that to support you with your marketing and just selling. So if you're a big business, then yeah, do you know what? Software, different systems, people, they all support you. Okay, they help you scale. It's more cost effective, and yeah, do you know what? It's great. But for anyone who is a real small business, a sole trader, or just looking to make money online, you don't need anything more than just a great offer and a way to present that to people. Okay, and you can really make that happen with your pop. But what happens if you think your pop is spot on? Okay, what if you just, I've been through this is amazing, and people just still aren't buying? You know, what's going on? You need to look at what I call the 4W's. Okay, so these 4W's are what, wish, wild, and wise. Okay, now I'm sure you've thought of a few different W words that you could call some clients, okay, like welcoming and warm, but these are the ones that you really need to concentrate on to make sure that your product or service is going to shift as we move forward. Okay, so the what is basically someone thinking, what can I do with this? You know, what do I need this for? And a great example is, just imagine you sell wedding dresses. Okay, if that person isn't getting married, they have no need for a wedding dress, then it's not going to be for them. And the same as if you're selling dog walking services, the person doesn't have a dog. It could be that you have this amazing wheelchair that is all padded and has all this detailing and it's the top end, but if someone doesn't need a wheelchair, it's not going to be for them. Okay, what's the point? You then have Wish, and you will get the people who just say, oh, I wish I had that, or I wish I could afford that, and they've got some sort of objection, and it usually comes down to money and resources, and they say, I wish I could afford that. And I know that the different kind of sales guys will say, do you know what, this is usually just an objection, an excuse, and you can get through this, and I totally agree, in some cases you can, but we're looking at the bulk here of just, there is going to be part of the market that just can't afford it, or they can't afford it right now. Okay, you have wild, and this is where someone thinks you're just making a wild claim. Okay, so your claim is outrageous. They don't think that you can deliver what it is that you say you are delivering, or achieve what you say you can do. This is, imagine if you're saying to someone, I can make you a millionaire this weekend. It's going to be like, what are you talking about? It's a wild claim. Get out of here. And it's not to say that what you're offering isn't true. You could be just, what, I can 100% deliver this. This is what I do. But something isn't quite there in their head that they believe that you can do this for them. And then we have wise, where someone is wise to what it is that you're saying. Okay, and this could be the case of they're either in that mindset where they just think, I can do this myself, or they've tried it before and it hasn't really worked for them. And a classic example here is the dieting industry, and even the things like quit smoking. People who have tried something before and it hasn't worked for them. So although they believe everything you're saying and everything is great, they just say, yeah, that's great for someone else. I wish it would work for me, but I've tried stuff like that and it hasn't worked. Okay, so what can we do with this information? These top two, the what and the wish, we just want to eliminate them. Okay, so we just have the market then that isn't interested in, the audience that isn't interested in what we have to sell. And we have the people who are wishing that they had this. We just want to get them out of the way, and we can move into the wild and the wise. Okay, and how can we basically make them buy from us moving forward? Well, what we can do is we can show authority. Okay, you may have heard about the know, like, and trust. I like to add layers onto this, such as value, intrigue, and desire. And we want to back up our claim. So we want to show what it is that makes us good at what we do. We may have some testimonials of who has helped before. We want some details on what is in the offer, and we want to give them the outcome. We want to tell them what the outcome is and make them feel what it would be like to achieve that and how we can help them. Okay, so what we want to do is just think about that market that maybe they're just not believing in you right now, or they don't think it's to them. What can you do to change their thought process? Okay, you change that around, things are going to change massively for you. And what I would do just before we end this video, I'm just going to tell you about some new training that we have coming out next month. It's called Quick Win Products. So if you're looking for a low ticket product that you're looking to just get out there to give you a cash injection and also to qualify some targeted leads, we're not just talking kind of bringing in any leads, just like a lead magnet. We're not talking about warm or hot leads. We're talking about moving people from cold to sold. So you actually get paid to generate your own leads. How cool is that? Check out this training here. It's going to be out on the 1st of March. You can grab it now with over £1,000 worth of bonuses. You can also get 20% off as well, just by using 20% at the checkout. Check out me on social media. I'm at the 1JMJ, and also we have the page Successful Business Marketing, SBM with J&J. Go and follow that for lots of tips and tricks and tactics and hints and all that kind of stuff as well. But look, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's giving you some value, and I shall catch you in the next video.